All right, y'all. So I was a little early last night. I was a little late last night. I'm a little early tonight. I'm redoing the video from last night. I took that one down. I didn't realize when I switched tabs in my browser on the iPad that it killed the mic on the StreamYard tab. So I think I found a solution. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring you guys this. You can watch it when you want to, and I just appreciate it if you would leave a like and a comment, subscribe to the channel. Um, Let me read the headline, and you might want to be sitting down because this one is a doozy. Baton Rouge Police Department says a 31-year-old woman is wanted for harboring 15-year-old boyfriend who shot her in the face. Baton Rouge police are looking for a 31-year-old woman accused of driving her teenage boyfriend across state lines to hide him from the police after he shot her in the face. According to Baton Rouge Police Department arrest warrant filed Wednesday, Charlotte, Charletria Thomas got into an argument with her 15-year-old boyfriend in December 2025. During the argument, the teen pulled out two guns and shot Thomas in the jaw with one of them. Thomas was taken to the hospital and intubated due to the severity of her injuries. Police, still looking for the teen, questioned Thomas once she was in stable condition, but she allegedly told officers she had not seen or heard from him. After she got out of the hospital, witnesses reported seeing Thomas driving the teenager around in a Hyundai Elantra. On December 31st, a Mississippi Highway Patrol trooper stopped the car and found the two inside. The 15-year-old was arrested on outstanding charges of attempted second-degree murder, alleged illegal use of a weapon, armed robbery, and 2 counts of juvenile in possession of a firearm, as well as additional Mississippi charges. Thomas is now accused of intentionally keeping information about her boyfriend's whereabouts from police and driving him to Mississippi. She is wanted for accessory after the fact. First thing I want to address is the fact that this newspaper article keeps calling this 15-year-old boy the boyfriend of this 31-year-old woman. Just let that sink in. 31-year-old full grown woman with a 15-year-old boyfriend. That woman is 16 years older than him. And I don't think this is a situation that just started. I think she started messing with this boy when he was maybe even as young as 12, 13 for sure. Had this been the other way around and it was a 31-year-old man with a 15-year-old girl, I can guarantee you no newspaper in the world would have called that little girl that man's girlfriend. He would have been labeled a PDF file. She would have been hailed as a victim. And they would be looking to throw the book at him. So I don't see why we have the double standard when it's the other way around and it's a female predator with a male victim. We should have the same energy toward all predators, not just selectively choosing which ones we hate or which ones we want justice against or which ones will carry certain labels and be termed in certain phrases. So yeah, I take issue with the fact that that newspaper keeps called news channel because it's actually a news television news station. But I just can't get over the fact that they keep referring to this boy as her boyfriend. No, baby, he is not a boyfriend. He is a rape victim. He's a molestation victim. He's a sexual abuse victim. But he's definitely not the boyfriend. Now, here's what was hard for me to wrap my mind around, which is what really made me want to bring this story to you guys. How do you end up being wanted as an accessory after the fact in an attempt against your own life? That's some whole I am my own granddaddy type logic there. Man, how? I had to read that part of the article like 2 or 3 times. Wait a minute, accessory after the fact in an attempt on your own life. Anyway, I'm gonna be watching this whole situation for updates because I really, 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 really want to see how this turns out. I want to see what type of charges they put on her, if they put any charges against her in relation to her 15-year-old victim. I want to see if they share any information about it, but I want to see how things go with the juvenile, with the 15-year-old, how his case proceeds, what they ultimately do with him for the attempted murder charge. Um, yeah, I'm going to be keeping a close eye on this one. And this is right in my neck of the woods. Anyway, I'm going to try to put together a show. We've had some overturned verdicts lately. One reason I haven't really, I kind of lost track of time. Uh, and so it took me a minute to realize that I hadn't been on here in a while, even though I was supposed to be coming back full time. And part of that was because when I brought you the Letitia Stout update about the overturned conviction, I was really expecting that to have more coverage, more people talking about it, more information being made public about it. But nobody talked about it. And then nobody's talking about it. And nobody's talking about it still, which is surprising to me because that was such a very big case at the time that it was going through the process, and it had so much coverage that I really thought that an overturned conviction would make a bigger splash than it did. I'm gonna do some digging and see if I can come up with anything on it. If I can get into the like clerk of court's website and see any updates, any upcoming uh, court hearings or whatever like that. I'm not really good at finding that type of information, but I am going to make a diligent effort to find any available public records that I can as far as how her case is proceeding now. We also have Adam Montgomery's conviction being overturned, and I really haven't heard a whole lot about that. Now, it did get more people talking than the Letitia Stout case did, but nobody's really talking about it like that. Like it was such a huge major deal, and it didn't really bring any traction either when the conviction got overturned. But I think it'll be easier to find information about the progress of that case. So I'm also going to be digging in for that. There was another overturned case, and I still haven't been able to think of the name associated with the case. I know the Alex Murdaugh conviction got overturned, but I didn't cover that. There's another case that I covered where there was an overturned conviction, and I can't for the life of me think of the name. And I've been wrecking my brain these last couple of days trying to remember who it is. But if I do, I will definitely bring you an update on that as well. I first got to remember who, when, and what. Um, anyway, I really miss being on here with you guys and just the conversation, the live chat, the camaraderie in the chats. And I am going to make an effort to come on more often. I'm not going to try to make any guarantees of 3 times a week or once a week or whatever, but definitely um, you'll see more activity on the channel going forward. Um, I guess that's going to be it for tonight. I really just wanted to bring you that story, put it on everybody's radar. 31-year-old woman with a 15-year-old boyfriend. And it really irks my nerves every time I think about this news outlet referring to this victim as a boyfriend. Baby, the world has gone mad. Well, that's all for tonight, y'all. I love you. Thanks for watching. I know it's going to be on the replay crew because nobody was in here for the live. But if you just so happen to watch the replay, please like, share, subscribe, drop a comment to help my videos get pushed out into the algorithm. And the more attention this channel gets, the more I'll live stream. Y'all take it easy. Love y'all.